Kui Lingyu is a fake daughter raised by the Kui family for more than 10 years. Before her life experience was revealed, she was arrogant and willful, treating her elder half-brother Song-ji as a personal servant at will. She would wake him up in the middle of the night to cook, force him to wear tight black sweaters to pick her up after school, make him do all kinds of things he disliked, and even demand that he tattoo her name on his wrist, though filled with grievance. Song-ji endured and yielded all the time out of respect for the elders, remaining cold, distant and emotionless to Kui Lingyu. One day, Kui Lingyu issued another willful order to Song-ji, who for the first time flatly refused with 3 cold words: impossible. Just as she was about to throw a tantrum, predictive bullet screens suddenly appeared before her eyes, shattering her comfortable life. The bullet screens spoiled the plot straightforwardly. Chen Wo-yoon, the real daughter, had returned and become Song-ji's junior schoolmate. Song-ji was extremely considerate and patient to the gentle and sensible real girl, in sharp contrast to his impatience with the arrogant and self-willed Kui Lingyu. It also predicted that after learning Kui Lingyu was not his biological sister, Song-ji would ruthlessly doctor her out of the car halfway, leaving her with a tragic end beyond recognition. The bullet screens also condemned Kui Lingyu for willfully tormenting Song-ji all year round, claiming she deserved her fate. Terrified by the tragic prediction, Kui Lingyu panicked, completely changed her arrogant temperament, dared not order Song-ji around anymore, and began to take the initiative to please and accommodate him, learning to be sensible and well-behaved. She refused his help in drying her hair, heating milk and taking care of her long hair on her own initiative, kept a deliberate physical distance from him, and no longer touched his hands casually or pestered him to act coquettously as before. At school, her rival Lin Zhu showed off her brother tattooing her name in public, mocking Kui Lingyu for being self-willed and forcing her relatives, recalling the bullet screen warning. Kui Lingyu no longer quarreled forcefully as before and endured the grievance silently. Looking at the wall full of group photos with Song-ji, she suddenly realized that in every past photo, Song-ji always had a blank expression and distant eyes, never truly being close to her. He had long been bored with her from the bottom of his heart. Heartbroken, she quietly took down all the photos and made up her mind to keep a low profile, trying her best not to annoy Song-ji further, only hoping he would show some old affection and leave her a safe life in the future. Song-ji still habitually heated milk for her every night. In the past, she insisted on drinking with him on purpose to tease him as he hated milk. Now she declined immediately, drank it obediently under the mockery of bullet screens, took the initiative to wash dishes, and learned to be considerate of his feelings everywhere. She told Song-ji frankly not to force himself to heat milk for her or accommodate her preferences, and to follow his own heart. Her sudden change stunned Song-ji, who crumpled the can in his hand with surging emotions. Kui Lingyu also noticed that Song-ji was extremely resistant to physical contact with her. She recalled that at family gatherings and daily interactions, he always avoided hugging and intimacy with her, which she had ignored because of her wolflessness. From then on, she completely restrained herself and never took the initiative to touch him again. Kui Lingyu had kept her waist-length hair for 6 years, with all cleaning, maintenance and styling for Song-ji. Realizing she had been torturing him indirectly, she made up her mind to cut her long hair short to stop being a burden to him. She asked her desk mate Su-yan to go to the barbershop and ran into Song-ji on the way. Song-ji misunderstood Su-yan was the one she found to get a tattoo to replace him, filled with jealousy and unhappiness. The barbershop owner was Su-yan's aunt, who handed Song-ji a design drawing. Song-ji admitted frankly that he came to the tattoo shop just for Kui Lingyu, yet refused to show the drawing, looking awkward with red and deer tips. Kui Lingyu saw through his duplicity, and the bullet screens deliberately sowing discord between them, feeling disappointed and sober, giving up unrealistic fantasies. Song-ji invited her home for hot pot, which she declined politely. He misunderstood she would take Su-yan to get a tattoo, and the misunderstanding was cleared after repeated explanations. Kui Lingyu deliberately avoided family dinners. no longer relying on Song Ji to cook as before. At that moment, Song Ji's phone rang with the caller note Chen Wo-yun. The bullet screens frantically hyped Chen Wo-yun as a considerate sister treasure and said Song Ji cared deeply for the real daughter. Knowing her place, Kui Lingyu took the initiative to leave without disturbing him. She cut her long hair into a neat and easy-to-manage hairstyle, completely getting rid of her dependence on Song Ji. In the middle of the night, Song Ji found her short hair and lost his temper with her for the first time, questioning why she cut her years-long hair. Casually unclaimed it had nothing to do with him. His eyes were red, filled with hurt and anger. Kui Lingyu thought he was just pretending, keeping alienated and cold, widening the gap between them. As the college entrance examination approached, her parents went on an expedition to Antarctica. The parent-teacher meeting had always been attended by Song Ji, but Kui Lingyu refused to trouble him again and asked Su Yan to take his place. At the school gate, she hugged Su Yan excitedly after solving a math problem, which was seen by Song Ji, who had been waiting for a long time. He stood silently with a cold expression, still insisting on attending the meeting and buying her favorite orange juice, taking care of her silently all the way yet remaining distant. During the review period, Kui Lingyu stopped asking Song Ji for tutoring on her own, resolving to apply for a university far away from H University after the exam, to stay away from Song Ji and the upcoming real daughter recognition. At the class reunion after the college entrance examination, Kui Lingyu drank too much and could barely walk. Su Yan carried her home, only to meet Song Ji. Overwhelmed by possessiveness for no reason, Song Ji forcibly took her away from Su Yan, suppressing complicated emotions. The next morning, Song Ji wore an apron and carefully made elaborate heart-shaped breakfast for her. Influenced by the bullet screens, Kui Lingyu stubbornly thought he was practicing to please Chen Wo-yun and using her as a tool person, hurting his feelings with blunt words and leaving him embarrassed and disappointed. Later, her exam score was 80 points higher than last year, enough for her to be admitted to C University, far away from Song Ji's city. She accidentally overheard Song Ji booking a large apartment in Baishuiwan, saying it was for 2 people to live in. The bullet screens hinted it was prepared for living with Chen Wo-yun, making Kui Lingyu determined to leave for good. On the volunteer application day, Song Ji sent her per their mother's request, with silence all the way. An emergency happened in his laboratory halfway, and he left in a hurry, telling her to contact him for a ride after finishing. Taking the chance, Kui Lingyu left without saying goodbye, packed all her personal belongings, blacklisted Song Ji's phone number, and flew to C City alone, determined to cut off all ties with the past. After arriving in C City, Su Yan arranged a quiet, independent apartment for her and told her he had been together with his secret crush for years. Just as Kui Lingyu was settling into her new life, Song Ji suddenly chased to the apartment, looking red-eyed and paranoid. He confined her forcibly and cut off all her contact with the outside world, terrified of the bullet scream's tragic ending. Kui Lingyu begged him to let her go every day. Unexpectedly, the bullet screens changed their tone, teasing that Song Ji never hated her at all but spoiled her like a treasure. He took good care of her daily life, washed her dirty clothes personally, made ginger syrup for her when she had menstrual cramps, and gently rubbed her stomach clumsily and carefully. Kui Lingyu was full of confusion about his contrast. She took the chance to leave quietly and return to the Kui family. She had thought her parents would abandon her for the real daughter Chen Wo-yun after the life experience was exposed. So, she left home voluntarily. To her surprise, her parents still treated her as their biological daughter without the slightest dislike, and kept all her things at home intact. Soon her father brought back the real daughter Chen Wo-yun. Contrary to Kui Lingyu's expectation, Chen Wo-yun was not a scheming white lotus. She was gentle, frank, kind and innocent, taking the initiative to get close to Kui Lingyu without any desire to compete. Chen Wo-yun confessed her life experience. She lost her parents at an early age and was raised carefully by relatives in a harmonious and happy family. She suffered a nervous system disorder after a car accident at 18, causing occasional loss of control in her fingers. She never resented Kui Lingyu for taking her place, thinking they just swapped lives with their own fate. When Kui Lingyu accidentally broke a glass at dinner, Chen Luoyuan took the initiative to smooth things over for her, being gentle and magnanimous, completely dispelling Kui Lingyu's vigilance and inferiority. Seeing Song Chi's deep love for Kui Lingyu, Chen Luoyuan took the initiative to match them up, giving Kui Lingyu an address to persuade the drunken and depressed Song Chi in a bar. After sending away his senior fellow apprentices, Kui Lingyu stayed alone to comfort him. Drunk, Song Ji could no longer hide his secret. He had known since childhood that he was adopted and not a biological son of the Kui family. To find a sense of belonging and integrate into the family, he silently yielded to all Kui Lingyu's willfulness and bossiness, and had fallen deeply in love with her over time. His indifference on the surface and deliberate avoidance of intimacy were only restraint and hidden love for fear of revealing his feelings and frightening her. Song Ji confessed frankly that he never disliked her ordering him around, hated her drinking milk, or resisting her touch. His heart only belonged to her. Kui Lingyu finally realized that all the spoiler bullet screens were malicious provocations, deliberately creating misunderstandings and estrangement to mislead her into alienating and hurting Song Ji again and again. The two cleared up all misunderstandings and confirmed their mutual love. Song Ji explained that rumors of accompanying Chen Luoyuan to libraries, concerts and aquariums were all fake. Chen Luoyuan was just a junior in his laboratory whom he took care of out of trust. Making cocktails and showing his figure were all only to please Kui Lingyu, with no one else in his heart. The moon tattoo on his chest was made for her from the very beginning. Kui Lingyu deliberately teased him, then proposed staying with him for a lifetime, which Song Ji agreed to solemnly with deep treasure. Admitted to C University, Kui Lingyu was reluctant to be far away and wanted to repeat her studies to enter H University. Song Ji respected her choice and applied for a transfer to teach at C University for 4 years, willing to accompany her through college and stay by her side. Relatives of the Kui family gathered, and the harmonious Chen family accepted both Kui Lingyu and Chen Luoyuan wholeheartedly. Kui Lingyu accidentally discovered the secret relationship between Chen Luoyuan and her young uncle and kept it silently. In the days that followed, Kui Lingyu occasionally acted willfully to tease Song Ji, who yielded to her tenderness and everything. The two settled in an apartment near C University, living a sweet and stable life. They completely broke the malicious prediction of the bullet screens, untied the shackles of life experience, and gained mutual love and complete family affection.